Hello everybody. Welcome to the digital classroom of Upadhyay of M.D. Patel High School, GARIYADHAR. This is a humble effort to get students of Gujarat take genuine interest in learning English as second language. This is the audio version of the text units prescribed. Supporting images and videos from various sources are chosen to make the lessons interesting. I thank the Gujarat State Board of School Textbooks and everyone whose intellectual property like images, videos, photographs, audios, etc. are used here. This is not meant for any commercial use.
Unit number 7, read 1. How does it smell?
Yummy! This soup is very tasty. You appreciate the hot vegetable soup as you take the first sip. But you are wrong. Actually, you mean that the soup smells good. Your sense of taste can tell you only whether the item is sweet, sour, salty or bitter. It is not the tongue but your nose that reveals the true flavor of food. By tasting alone, you can hardly differentiate between the food you love and the food you dislike. Flavors have backdoor entry to nose. They travel from mouth down the throat and up again along the air passage leading to nasal cavities. We smell when we inhale and we sense flavors when we exhale. The olfactory area is located high up the nasal cavity. During ordinary inhaling, the air passes without arousing any smell sensation. When we want or need to check the odor, we sniff. Sniffing carries the odor-filled air upward to olfactory area. There is no need to sniff when we eat. When we chew the food, warm vapor is released and flavors are detected. Higher the temperature of substance, the more molecules are given off and the intense odor are felt. Therefore, Mummy insists on serving dishes hot. The sense of smell is far more complex than the sense of taste. It is almost impossible to prepare a table of objects and their standard smells. Mostly, there is never only one smell for one object. Scientists use the term flavor profile for smells. They have classified smells under such heading: ethereal, aromatic, fragrant, ambrosial, garlic, burning, gouty and fetid. But this classification is still tentative and unsatisfying. It is believed that each natural odor of flavor is blend of many smells.
Do we differ much from one another in our sense of smell? Of course, there is some variation in sense of smell of women than that of men. Women have more acute sense of smell than men have, and this sense becomes dull with aging, smoking and drinking alcoholic beverages. When we have common cold, the smell receptors located in about 2.5 square centimeters in upper nasal cavity become dead. Though the cold sufferer's sense of taste is not affected, he believes that he has lost the sense of taste. Actually, his sense of smell is lost, and therefore he is not able to identify flavors of the food.
Touch, pressure and pain all requires direct contact. Usually hearing and sight are like smell, long distance senses. Smell has its advantages. Sight is, in a state of nature, dependent on the sun and is to a great extent useless at night. But smell is on day and night duty. Also, hearing is dependent on the production of sound. If animal A is trying to locate animal B may succeed refraining from making sound. Odor, on the contrary, is not consciously controlled. Among primates generally, and humans especially, the sense of smell has been displaced for long distance purpose by the sense of sight. This is the result not only of a sharpening of sight but of deadening of smell. Our sense of smell is far less delicate than that of a dog. This shows up in the physical fact that the area of smell reception in our nose is much less, and so is the area of the brain given over to the reception and analysis of olfactory sensation.
The mechanism by which a particular smell activates a certain receptor, that is why one chemical smells thus and another smells so, is yet unknown. Recently, there have been suggestions that chemicals smell as they did because of the overall shape of their molecules, or because they puncture the membrane of the smell receptors, or because the parts of the same manners of puncturing or the same fashion of vibrating would all smell the same. However, all such theories are yet only at the stage of conjecture. Whatever the mechanism of smell, the sense itself is most remarkable. Although some human senses can be outdone by mechanical devices, smell cannot. The living nose is not likely to be replaced by any non-living contrivance in the foreseeable future.
That is why, in age of superlative mechanization, the master chef, the tea tester, the perfume compounder are likely to remain immune to the possibility of technological unemployment.